Public gaming. Yo, sorry if you're just coming back from a different stream. Apparently my internet took a poop and it just like stopped broadcasting, and then I was gonna switch to Madden anyway. If you're back, obviously I showed you this card and I was telling you all about it. So yeah, it's a pretty decent card. I actually looked on TCG Player app. This card is actually just over $6. It's $6.05 because it is a foil, and it's, I guess there's no like promo, so to speak, option on it, because normally you would have like a promo card selection, but for this case I guess this is just like a normal rare card that's just $6.05. So it's pretty cool. Maybe who knows, I may end up, cause I don't know, cause with my work and everything of cause of the pointage wise and whatnot, cause technically I'm at cause I'm a part-time employee, and with this whole COVID thing they allowed me to absent free days, and every 4 days is I get a point, and the point system is like 3.5 points for me being a part-time, but I'm at 2.5 right now. And normally for if you're above a 2, kind of like your warning of, alright, so now you need to work every Saturday for like a certain amount of months to get your points back, cause what is it, like, there's like it's a certain analogy of that like every month that you are like attendance like perfect attendance, you get, I think, 1/4 of a point back if you're part-time, and then if you're a full-time employee you get 1/2 point back each month, your attendance, like perfect attendance for that month. So for me with that, it would be like I would have to have like 3 months, so like basically the summer of having attendance, perfect attendance, to get like 1 3/4 of a point to not have to work every single Saturday, which would be until school basically, because right now it's May, and then it'd be June, July, basically August, and I start school in like basically the last week of August again. So we start in the last week of August, but we end in the like first to second week of May, so it's not too bad. And it's also like, what I like about the college that I go to, it's a technical college, is that it's all application based. So you're putting everything into application, like intro to psychology. He was teaching us putting into application of remembering stuff, and like if you were to remember it, like say if a word was intrinsic motivation, like YouTube is an intrinsic motivation. What that means is that I am looking for like not just doing YouTube for YouTube, like not just doing this for the sake of doing it, but doing it for the sake of eventually I'll get 1,000 subscribers if I do, or if I don't within the time that I do YouTube, because I may get like, it may just be this way where I get this low amount of subscribers at like around 20, and then I get bored of it, and then it's just, I don't do it for the sake of it. I do it because I want to earn money. I want to earn whatever. That's intrinsic motivation. So it's just putting that into perspective of taking the vocabulary of, say, a certain class and then putting it outside into the reality. So that's always a good thing to, instead of when you have, I thought, did I? Oh no, I played the, huh? Oh, what? I thought I played the No, I didn't play the Falcons. Alright, let's see what my schedule, did I play it or did I start playing it? I don't think I did. 'Cause I thought I played it, but, oh, okay, I didn't. Phew. 'Cause I'm not trying to do the cheese of quitting and then stream it and then finally win. No, I'm not about that. As you can see in the played column, 1-1. Alright, so sorry if my stream goes, like, out again. I don't want to look at the Panthers. I don't care about the Panthers. I care about my Green Bay Packers. The Panthers are a CPU and a CPU. I am not... All I care is about my Packers. So sorry if my stream goes boop again. I'll probably just like pause the game and then just start over again. Maybe delete the previous stream. Obviously, I'm not going to delete the Warzone stream, so if you if you want to go back and watch it or anything, because obviously with me talking about Magic the Gathering, whether if you learn some information throughout the whole entire thing, you want to go back and refer to that, that is okay too. I'm not going to delete that. I'm just going to add that to the stream. I'm saying if it were to happen again, say if I'm in the middle of the game of this game, because I'm probably just going to play one game and then go off because it's going to be kind of, decently late. It'll be at 1:30, and then I also want to create like a camera stand, or I may play 2 games and then that'll be it for the night, because then I would be streaming for like 4 hours with 2 different games. It all depends on how I feel, and especially if I win this coming up game. Oh yeah, Jamal Williams is injured. Obviously, like a recap of kind of like my last stream, I got rid of, if you were wondering, there was supposed to be Raheem Mostert here, but I decided since Raheem Mostert is a 74 overall, I had to pay the penalty of his signing bonus of 300,000 because I guess you have to pay that for, that's just a penalty of the signing bonus. That's what you have to pay. That's what had to happen, and I just wanted to get rid of him, and it was between Richard and McKinsick. Yeah, McKinsick. McKinsick was part of the Vikings, I think, last year. We still didn't have a struggle with that team. We kind of had a struggle last game. We just won 10-6, as you can see on the top left corner, and then the game before that, our defense kind of held its own, but the fact of the matter is we lost by 2 touchdowns. Score-wise, I think there was like 2 field goals. I could go back into the box score and see what all happened with that game. Just see the box score of that game. So they had 173 yards. We had 97. Red zone. Oh, so they had 2 field goals, and then they went for a touchdown with 2-point conversion. Now I remember. So we kept it close. They didn't take it off. Yeah, because it was a far touchdown, so it wasn't like a very close one. Or it was a decent yardage touchdown. So they obviously had better yards. We're also starting with a new team. Kick return yards, we were better. Punt return yards, obviously, we didn't really get a punt return because we couldn't really force a 3-and-out or even get a turnover. We had 5 turnovers because I think our quarterback had 3 interceptions that game. Obviously, it's a rookie quarterback. You're going to have that happening. I was going to be like, yo, I got to quit this game or whatnot. But no, I was streaming. I got to push through it. It's win or lose, no matter what. The main goal is try to reach the divisional. Sorry, I can't really speak because I've been streaming for so long. Divisional game, because last game we got to the conference and we lost to Arizona with Aaron Rodgers because we traded him to the Arizona Cardinals. I basically, the way it came down to is that Aaron Rodgers was the key factor. His team overall was not that great. They were roughly the same overall. I think it was like a 74 to a 76 or 78 or overall, so it wasn't too bad. And their offense was. Now I got to see. We face them in week 4, so. I'm not gonna force no win. I just wanted to see if we could see. We're gonna take a peek at the roster and see what they've had. Cause I may play Arizona. Sorry if I'm gonna bore you again, like I did with like Magic the Gathering stuff or whatnot. But we are gonna look at Arizona. Yeah, we face the Falcons next, and that's who we should be looking forward to. But I'm just gonna look at the Cardinals and see. Obviously, they got Aaron Rodgers. As their quarterback still, so he's a 92. How many more years? I think he has at least contract. Oh, he has 5 years remaining. So, but we never know. We may not face him next year. But who knows? It doesn't really matter at this point. So he has 5 years left in his contract. Maybe we shouldn't have traded him. Maybe. Who knows? I just wanted to create something different instead of having the same old, hey, let's have a decent team, get to, and then their number one corner and their number one running back. The strong safety got me. He went for a pick 6. But yeah, I just wanted something different. Trading Aaron Rodgers was a good decision because I want a different QB. I don't want the same old Aaron Rodgers. I didn't want the same old offense. Obviously, I could have been, hey, let's trade David Bakhtiari. But he's the only really good guy that, yeah, he may get injured for a few weeks, but then he comes back, he grits it, and he's at a 99 overall. So what else am I going to do? Like, I'm not going to trade him. He's 99. He's only 26 years old, and he's a 98 overall. And then he becomes a 91 when his confidence goes up. So it's basically, it seems like they have the same team as they do. Maybe even having a good backup with Carlos Hyde, because I don't think he was even on a team last year. So it's literally the same team. Maybe they have picked up some decent rookies, being a 76 right outside linebacker and a wide receiver at a 75. So they may have gotten a good luck when it came to picks, but so when it comes to that game, it's basically the same overall. The only difference that we have a better overall middle linebacker, so to speak, because we don't have the 68, we don't have the 69, we have them as backups. But we have a 71 Ware, and we got a 75 Price. So we are doing good. And then we kept Kenny Clark. We're going to re-sign him when he needs to be re-signed. We most likely, because I looked at the draft picks, we have basically a decent amount of draft picks like we did last year. We're probably going to be trading maybe towards the bottom of the draft because we don't really need that much fixins. All we really need is free safety that is a middle linebacker, maybe a right outside linebacker. Yeah, we have Whitehead, that's a rookie, but still we need that fix. Maybe a right outside linebacker, maybe one corner, but corners we're decently fine. I'm keeping Anthony Brown. I'm probably keeping Parks too, because he's 78 and he's very young. Same with Brown. Obviously, we're keeping Jair Alexander, but he has like 2 more years left in his contract, so good thing we still have him. Kobe King, maybe down the line. I think I put him on the trade block, or I'll put him on the trade block and see. Kevin King. I thought it was Kobe King. I've been saying Kobe King in every single stream. So maybe we'll get some decent trades for him, but he has gotten some interceptions for us. And then when it comes to defensive linemen, we need a defensive tackle, right and left ends. So it's basically our key basically points to attack when it comes to the draft is a free safety and defensive lineman. Because strong safety, yeah, Willie Parks is maybe a little slow, but overall, he can still guard a decent wide receiver. And then we got Anthony Brown, who's pretty young, and he's an 82. And then middle linebackers, maybe just look for backups, so to speak, or even look for a start, because I think we have 5 picks in the second round. So it's probably going for a free safety, going for a defensive lineman, and going for maybe one middle linebacker, because we did not get a good luck when it came to middle linebackers the last draft, because we had to strategize everything. And then when it comes to the offense, I don't know, another QB. But we got Long Anthony, we got Brock Roth for at least 4 years. So maybe we just stick it out with these QBs, or draft a QB in the first round to see if we can upgrade on that. And then maybe a wide receiver. And that's literally all we need. Tight ends were decently fine. I mean, I could go for a beast mode tight end, but we also could save cap space when it comes to the draft. And then obviously maybe an offensive lineman. But overall in general, when it comes to... Let's take a look at my draft picks, since I have my binder down here. I always keep it down here. I have just this weird setup. It's not like a desk or anything. I just took like one of our like white plastic tables, because normally I would use it for woodworking, like if I was staining and stuff like that, but I'm honestly not really doing woodworking right now. Absolutely making YouTube videos, streaming, having all that fun jazz. Where is it? It's back here somewhere. Yeah, it's coming. No worries. Sorry if it seems like I'm taking forever. Did I not write down my draft picks? I feel like we have the same situation as we did last year, where it was 2 first rounds, 5 second rounds, and I think the only difference was 1 third round, and then a couple of 4th round, and then goes down south from there. I'm not going to look deeply into it because I don't want to bore you. But overall, it's coming to offensive lineman we just drafted, so it doesn't make sense to, what is it? Oh no, he's just a backup. What is he technically, a guard? He's a right guard. Why is he, I guess for... I guess overall that the draft pick was better than our right guard overall, so he is behind him. I don't know. This game can be stupid sometimes. Obviously, when you trade the depth chart or whatnot, then it's just weird. Overall, in general, let's get into the gameplay. We got Atlanta Hawks. Because I know the Vikings were going all over the place. Atlanta Hawks, I think, was all over me last year, because they have Vic Beasley Jr. I think that's what it was. Can I look for last year? Team schedule. Because I know we lost by a decent amount. Oh, we can't look years prior. Okay. That's fine. I know last year we got like kind of schmucked by the... I don't want to bore you. I just want to get into gameplay right now. I did everything and got that completed. I scouted that stuff. Because it was like the first week of scouting, so I just scouted the top prospects. Because we got 2 draft picks, and depending who we have as a first round draft pick, I don't remember who it is. Oh yeah, it's 84 overall. So I think we kind of have a tough schedule. I just normally just do the color rush. I don't care. We're gonna have color rush. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, if my stream does go out again, like it did last time, prematurely, I apologize. My internet would just take a dump. Basically, that's how I say it is. Internet's taking a poop. Yeah. Internet's taking a poop. It's taking a shit. That's what I always say when it came to school and stuff, that when you'd have jam internets and stuff, when school internet could not be the greatest, it would be like, internet's taking a poop. And it's like, I was gonna turn something in, but then my internet take a poop, and then they're gonna be like, well, you had all week to turn it in. Obviously, with the greatest of procrastination. It's really our friend, but it's really our enemy.
So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time.
Let's listen to what my friend has to say.
Pick of the 2008 draft, the man they call Matty Ice, quarterback Matt Ryan.
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive. And he's so close, isn't he? The 3 interceptions killed him and his team. That was costly. If he just cleans that up a little bit, there's a reason for optimism with this team.
Sorry, I'm going to talk to my friend. I looked up this value of the card, and it's only like just over $6, so it's not really that much. Yeah, the card that I showed you, if you're the person that was on my last stream, the card of the value with the foil and everything is just over $6. So literally, all I could do is sell it and get a pack, and that's it. Alright, we gotta stop the run here. I've gotta act seriously because I don't have that great of a defense. Well, I do have that great of a defense, but it's just the fact of I need to stop the run. There we go. Yeah. Obviously, I'm saving the other packs for the video or live stream. I may do a live stream, so I may see if anybody. Oh yes, yes. Let's go. Booth review. Oh, you mother truckers. He was down. He was down. Fudge! His knee was down. Watch, it's gonna be overturned. Yeah, it's overturned. No! It's not acceptable. Not acceptable at all.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan.
Ha! You got sick! Sorry if I'm a little loud, but I am so pumped because I want to beat the Atlanta Falcons. We got Corey Coleman back on a small deal. I was going to re-sign him at first, but then I wanted to see what kind of free agents we would get, but that never happened because I only had like $1.15 million left in my cap space to sign free agents. Guess where that got me? No deal. Most likely, if he's going to improve, because he's stayed at 74, if he's going to improve to a 75 or a 76 at the end of the year, I'm going to take him back. I put Allison. Okay, so that star guy is going to, he is going to blitz. Called it. There we go! My guy cannot throw a bullet pass for his life. Who can depend on it?
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game
progresses. I'm going to turn this
off. When you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, That opened things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where he, their big tight end, is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage.
All right, sorry I'm back. We're just talking a little bit about stuff because you can obviously, like, I could resell that card, but really for reselling that card, I literally only get a pack because most packs are like $4 or $5. Because at the game store that I go to, sells them for $3.99, and so I would only get a pack out of it with tax being like $4.15 or something like that. Because obviously, like with the 5% tax and everything, so it's like 5 cents per dollar. So we're gonna do inside zone. That may have not have been the good thing, but still got it down. It was only second down. Alright, let's go. The Buffet Boys! That's what they call them. Gotta eat their buffets. Alright, that sounded a little bit like a white girl, and I did not want to be sexist. Alright, let's go. There we go. There we go. Sexism is, yeah. What? Oh no, that was in Atlanta, so that's good. Good, but not good. I don't want to hurt their players or have their players being hurt, but it is what it is. It's the game. You get injuries. Yeah, he was going to get sacked too. I could have thrown it away, but guess what? We only lost a yard. Okay, dislocated ankle for Devontae Adams. Alright, so he's going to be gone for a few weeks probably. I'm going to say, guess how many weeks he's going to be gone in the chats. Because I'm going to say he's going to be gone for 3 to 4. If you get it right, I'll give you a $25 gift card to anywhere you go. Like whether it be Target, Walmart, or something like that. If not, then you lose your chance on getting a $25 gift card. Alright, going for the short route. Alright. Going once. Going twice. Alright, no $25 gift card. Okay, that's fine. That is okay with me. $25 stays in my pocket.
You see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
Alright, pinned him. Pinned him on the 5. Let's go.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3
turn that
Still a strange decision
off.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out.
And so now you don't get that ka-ching, ka-ching. Is this on? Yes, it's on. Okay. Just gotta make sure. So I know I turned it off to talk to my buddy about Magic the Gathering cards. Yeah, I know it's like 1 o'clock. Why are you talking to your friend? You should be worrying about streaming and playing the Packers. I get it. Oh, no! Oh, shikes. Shikes. Shikes-orama. That gets ya.
But the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
Alright. Alright.
They go play action here on first down.
There we go.
Incomplete here.
May have 1st and 5 because I gave you the 5 yards. But guess what? You got no passes.
This is a guy that you wanted to talk about, so take it away.
Brandon, have you
Let's
seen a running
go.
back play with such
Sorry if
joy
I'm a little
as
loud.
well as such fury?
Sorry if I'm
I
hurting
love
your
the way he runs
eardrums.
the football and attacks defenses.
I apologize.
On second down.
Oh, they're gonna kill us with the run. Kill us with the run. No! No first down. But you got a first down. No more first down. No more. No more first down. Alright, they're going to send it because they've been working on the run. Let's go. Hold. Got holding on Kenny Clark. Would you look at that? They were holding. Not a shocker.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long.
I'll send it.
You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
There we go. They got like maybe a yard. Let's go. Maybe a yard. Or not. Alright, so we got the goal complete. That Josh Jones, you already know my defense. You were looking at my defense the whole entire time as I was talking. So you know my starting defense. You know, we got the rookies, we got Ware, we got Price, we got Whitehead.
Now Ryan on second down. Swings it out to the flat for
We got Josh Jones. We got Will Parks. We got Jair Alexander. We got Ware and Price, Clark, Adams, Lowry.
from the gun on third down. Ryan.
There we go. Fumble too. Reggie Gilbert being contributed. Let's go. You're still on the trade block though. That doesn't mean you're off the trade block. Alright, let's go. I'm running for it. I'm running for it. Got the first and goal. Let's go. Start of the second quarter. Let's score. Let's score a touchdown. Let's score a touchdown. But we gotta probably run it. Let's score a touchdown. Let's score a touchdown. Let's score a touchdown. Score a touchdown. Let's score a touchdown. Let's score a touchdown. Let's score a touchdown. Let's score a touchdown. We gotta score. Hit the like button if you think I'm gonna score a touchdown. Score a touchdown. Comment down below if you're gonna score a touchdown. Going to score a touchdown. Missing out. Missed out on great opportunities. Oh my god! Maybe it was good that you didn't hit the like goal or like button because I didn't score a touchdown. But I probably will this time. I probably will. Unless if Richard Rodgers is going to be like double teamed. Alright, he's going to come out. He's going to come out. There we go. Oh, face mask! Face mask. First down.
Face mask. Defense.
I'm going to accept that, sir. Thank you. Come again. Thank you. Come again. Oh my god. Oh, he's not gonna throw on the run. No! I wanted a touchdown. Yeah, they only show until like the third. They don't keep it scrolling. They don't keep it scrolling. We're gonna make you pass block because if you roll out, it doesn't really matter anyway. Oh my god, I was trying to throw it away. Alright, now we're gonna allow him to run his little route. Worst case scenario, we gotta score a field goal. We're not gonna get a touchdown. We gotta score a field goal. My team is not that good on offense right now because we lost Devontae Adams. Got our kicker though. Our drafted kicker. Mr. Burks, I think, or it's Burris. Mr. Burris, thanks for kicking, or Mr. Burks, thanks for kicking. All right, J.K. Scott, let's go. Mr. Burks. All right, let's stop him. Let's stop him. I think we can stop them here.
Led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though? When they only gave up the field goal, and they were able to trot back out on the field.
There we go.
And he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that,
wow, let's go.
I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on.
They've gotten all over us. We've gotten all over them. All right, this is a pass play, so I'm going to do this.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan.
There we go, Reggie Gilbert.
Back at his own 6-yard line.
So Brandon, we sat in with a lot.
Oh, we got our 4 sacks already. All right. But Fackrell is trying to look for his 3rd sack of the season.
I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Ryan.
There we go.
It's going to be incomplete.
Payback is yeah.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game
is a B.
is part of their game plan.
Is a beach. It's a beach.
With a linebacker, a corner, a safety, they feel like he can win every battle.
Payback is a beach.
And it's fielded at the 34.
Oh, that was slick. That was some slick moves, but like 5 other guys were right behind him. Okay, now let's try and get the run game going. Let's try. We haven't gotten that going right. I mean, I spin it at the right time.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Alright, we're going to try this play. It may not work because of, obviously, the play action, and he is not really a scrambler. He is a pocket passer, so...
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Anthony.
Oh, that worked perfectly. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're eating here tonight. We're eating here tonight. We're eating here tonight. We're on a diet. Send him on a slants. Yeah, we'll just only do that. Oh, that would have been so cool. That would have been so cool. But I did something stupid. Something stupid. Something stupid. Something stupid. There we go. There we go. There we go. We get some good, decent runs. We get some good, decent runs. I'm going to send Allison on a drag instead of a slant. Oh, that makes more sense. Oh, he's gone. There we go. Capitalize with a touchdown. Let's go. You know, we may be a 74-75 and you're an 82, but we've held our own. But I can't talk trash too bad because literally half of the time when it comes to, we'll be up in the first half and then the second half they find their way to come back. So, but let's go. Got this game on a roll. We're on a roll. I'm on a roll on my play calls. It's basically sending 4 or 5 guys, sometimes on a blitz, sometimes not. Maybe keeping it at 4, to the minimal, and then
Deep inside their own territory, which means you're gonna
when
lose
I
the
know
game
it's a
position
running,
balance.
it's a running play. That's why. That's how I know. And they have, or maybe not. Ooh, I'm so lucky that was not a pass interference.
Build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Let's go. Sorry, just a lot of friends are snapping me right now. I'm hella famous. I do not have a YouTube Snapchat, so to speak. I will eventually create one.
Here's Ryan. This one
To be honest, to keep intact with my fans, it's just the fact of right now I just don't want to go from my personal to my YouTube one. But I do, in the links in the description, I have YouTube, Instagram, and I have a YouTube Discord where you can just click on the link and stuff and either send me a private message, like my photos, or just simply know what's going to be coming out with an insight of my channel. I've posted at least 2 posts right now. I'll probably post the Ikora box set. I mean, it's just, even if I don't get really much followers on that, I'm still going to be posting stuff. That way people will have seen of what has been happening with my YouTube channel if they decide to subscribe and notice that I have so many videos that you can watch. Well, then you can see what has all happened within my channel. Alright, so I'm going to keep it at this. This is a pass play. There we go. But I would more than likely want an interception, not a SWAT. We're not a SWAT team. We're a catching team. We don't SWAT. Unless if you're a fly. Then we want to SWAT you. And we want to kill you.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter. A lot of time to change things.
Oh my God. Really? There we go. They probably could use a timeout, but it doesn't really matter. They're only down by 10. It's not like they're down big. But still. Oh my God. Oh my God.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose.
Alright. They're getting down there.
And they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Oh my God. There we
So
go.
second and inches after that first down completion went just shy
I'm
of the
sending the
marker.
blitz. Whether if you like it or not.
Again, Ryan.
There we go.
And that one
You
gets
send the
tipped. It's
blitz,
gonna prove
you get the
everything
SWAT.
off.
You send the
Brings
blitz,
up
you
third
get the
and
SWAT. Probably send the string pinch. So we're gonna pinch you up. Alright, so he's covered then.
Ryan now to throw on third down.
There we go.
Applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Tyson Prince with his 3rd sack in 3 games. Wow.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
So the 3 points here, they're still down.
Probably should charge my phone. My phone's at 20%. There we go, Valdez Scantling. There we go. Just don't get injured. Already down 1 person. Already down Devontae Adams.
And Green Bay getting ready to go.
10-3. Probably just gonna run this play and let the clock run out. I think we get the ball. Yeah, we do.
Not sure how aggressive
Or no, we don't. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this
Alright.
situation if they
Since we
decide
got
to take a shot.
First play of the drive.
He's in
going for
play.
14 and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up
Let's
on a
see.
1st and 10.
We're just gonna run this play. This will be the last play. Yeah, basically. Oh, got it out of bounds though. Hail Mary. Oh, Foster is now finally on the field. All right.
And that makes us 2nd and 9. A final shot before break. Anthony throwing deep here for Coleman.
Oh, that was so close. That was so close to being caught. That was so close. That was so close. Let's go. Don't want to hear. Don't want to see the half. Yep, we get the ball second half. So it really didn't matter. Really didn't matter. We just start good. There we go. We get pushed forward to the 31st yard line, and let's get a drive going. Let's get this drive going. Get this drive trucking. Trucking, ducking. Trucking, ducking. Alright, there we go. That's what we needed. That's why we needed him. Aaron Jones would do a lot of like shake and bake, even like me just pushing straight through it. He'd do a lot of shake and bake where Ty Montgomery is just straightforward. He just goes. Doesn't take a lot of time. Doesn't take a lot of time, he just goes. Either way, if I would have pressed circle at that split second, he would have gotten tackled, so it wouldn't really matter. Get a pass play here and there. Now since we're trucking, we're going, we're wasting time on the clock. So that way... Oh man, square was wide open. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. We'll do this play. Because he is a long-arm quarterback. Either hit Scantling, Montgomery, Foster is good. Okay. We'll just punt it. Oh, we didn't get much time in the box. I think it's because I have to move around. Alright, so now that I know that their defense is coming back.
Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction. Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim.
At the 9-yard line. That's good. That's good.
So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now.
So Akeem Lowry needs his 10th sack. It's going to be on.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like?
I just know. So just like that. Luckily it wasn't a face mask, because I don't need that extra penalty to get on. We're going to send another blitz, because they're probably going to run it again. Yep, it looks like another run. You know why I know? Because their linemen, yeah, putting their hands down doesn't mean anything, but well, it's all worth a shot. Breland got his sack. I think I put him on the trade block too. I'm going to send another blitz. Why not? They've been sending blitz on us, or they have fast defensive linemen. We got decent backs right now. Cornerbacks. They can't handle us right now. Oh, they're at the 1. Fackrell with his 2nd sack of the game. We're going to do a straight rush. Alright, so we're going to have good field position. Alright, there we go. At the 48. Yeah, I wanted that play, to be honest. Alright. So Rodgers may be open, otherwise Kendricks, possibly. I'm not going to switch anything with Allison. Oh, Ty Montgomery almost had that. I was trying to hit square, but he doesn't do a bullet pass. which sucks. Not doing that pass. Probably do this one. Like, yeah, it's basically the same thing, but with Scantling, but I think I'm going to send Scantling on a slant because they are good on the outside. They're not really that good on the inside, I believe, or they're great on the inside, my bad. Alright, we got a few yards off of that. What is it, 4th down already? Oh, it's 3rd. Phew, I thought it was 4th. We'll try this play. So I'll just try and go. If we just win this game, I'll be lucky. You son of a gun. Alright, so they're not blitzing. Oh, fudge. Now we gotta punt it.
Been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game. The way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And a nice job here on
the 8-yard line. All right, sweet. It's 5 punts in the 20. Which is great. Send a mid blitz. Yeah, because he's going to be in the I formation, so either way he has to move. Smooth, not abort, as I planned.
It's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
That play, see if we'll get a interception. So they only have 80 some yards and we got 90. Oh, it's probably overall like.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh yeah, he was wide open. Oh fudge.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And give them a gain of 37.
The mid blitz.
From methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can
Oh,
pick it up in big chunks,
maybe a good idea,
strike
maybe
like
not.
that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing.
Oh yeah, that's not good. Oh, he dropped it anyway, so it's whatever.
But this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him.
And able to push his way forward here.
I wish I could strip the ball. Oh, Julio Jones is now injured.
The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
They still got Sanu and Ridley.
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about.
I just don't want them to hit a touchdown because then they possibly could go for 2 or just overall tie the game, and then it's just pressure that I have to hit a field goal or a touchdown at the end. But
nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
there we go. That's why. Oh, player injured. I added him as a strong safety. I think because I traded somebody. But they might challenge it though. I want to try and do it before they challenge. Probably won't challenge it. Now they can't challenge it after I do this play. There we go. And some passing yards.
offense right now, but they have to do it without letting panic creep in.
What was I gonna say? So I got rid of Mostert and I traded somebody. I think I traded somebody. Or I released. I either traded or I released. So I released Mostert, which was the 900 or 300,000 penalty. So it was a signing bonus. And who else?
Back now here on EA Sports.
Oh, Coleman. That's who it was. It was like Lonnie Coleman or something. He was the 4th string running back. And so I released him because he wasn't going to touch the field at all. And then I got that guy that just got the interception because he was a 70... not that Coleman, but a different Coleman. Because he was a like 78... Or no, he was a 75, 74.
I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Overall, so I got him because Jones, I think it's Josh Jones, and then Breland and stuff like that. Yeah, and then I got Foster because he was a decent speed. I was going to put him on the practice squad, but then it was like Equana St. Brown was on. Bruce Sternum will not return. Okay. That's fine. I mean, kind of sucks because we lost him for the rest of the game, but hopefully it's not that bad of an injury. That way we don't lose him for multiple weeks. Oh, I could have had that. Oh my God. I'm going to try it again. Because why not? It's 3rd and 11. Worst case scenario, we punt it. Top 20. There we go. There we go. That's always the play that I would want to do because Lane Taylor's injured. That sucks. Because that play would always be open, and especially when you have a fast wide receiver like Foster or someone, they can sprint and beat the defense. But obviously, with Atlanta's defense, they are fast. Like as you can see, it took them literally 5 sacks today. Gonna have to substitute him because I don't want to re-injure Taylor. But like I said, if you haven't tried to follow my Instagram, links, not like direct links, but the username for that YouTube Instagram is in the description. As long as if you click the link of the Discord, it brings you directly to the general like chat, so to speak. I will be chatting with people on there and stuff. Right now it's kind of, there's like nothing, but eventually there's going to be something in there as I gain more of a crew and stuff, and I'll give you insight on what's going to happen, or what kind of videos to watch out for. Just, you know, a little bit of fun, try to get some interaction within my fans, and also fans all around the world, around the nation. That's an interception. Oh, no it's not. Oh, sweet. Try to do...
There's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
Oh, so quick slants is not an option. Okay. But I think this may work. May not. So I think I may put Kendricks on a slant. That way it does that. Do Scantling on a fade. There we go. Get him as like 2nd or 3rd touchdown, or 1st overall in the season. Oh, 1st receiving touchdown. I think he's gotten another one, to be honest. But that is Long Anthony's first career touchdown pass. Or no, maybe second. I think it's his second. Or, yeah. So we won 10, or no, because I think it was a rushing touchdown though. But yeah, Long Anthony's first career touchdown pass, I believe. Which is crazy.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the
Oh, so let's finish strong. We got Whitehead on this side. We got Gilbert on the other side. Okay, good. And double teamed. Oh my god. That would have been an interception. Maybe Kevin King maybe traded next week, depending if I do get trade offers with him, but who knows, I most likely won't. He has a couple of interceptions, to be honest, with the team, so I probably won't, unless if I get a really, really, really good deal. If I get a really, really good deal, like maybe a first round pick, then I will, but I probably won't. He's not really that first round material, so to speak. Oh, D. Gilbert. It's not Reggie Gilbert. There we go. But I for sure will re-sign Parks, Brown, whoever needs to be re-signed this year, besides I think a few. But I think everybody that needs a contract re-signed, I am going to re-sign them. Because I know Kenny Clark needs one. I'm going to re-sign him. Try to at least, maybe. Or maybe not. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. They had a nice block. Thought that was going to be holding. Now we gotta just hold on to the ball as big as we can. Unless if they do an onside kick or something. I don't know. Could be anything. But there is 3 minutes left, so maybe they could try and do an onside kick. They'll set up for an onside kick. They weren't. Alright. Well, we're not going to try and give them the ball back. We're going to try and run it. May have to use their timeouts and stuff, but they also got the 2-minute warning, so as a timeout. Alright. I'll stay in this formation.
How would you say it? Consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down, and the goal.
Oh no! No! That was terrible. He was wide open though. That was terrible. May have choked this game, or it's just the fact of we win with a field goal. Alright. That was bad. I'm sorry to disappoint you. That was bad. I thought he was wide open. Now let's get into gear. They've obviously gotten into gear. We'll try a deep pass, why not? But most likely their defensive lineman is pretty quick, so I can't really throw it too deep. Or they're sending the blitz or not. Oh. I think I would have been perfectly fine if I didn't hit aggressive, but there we go. See where I go with this. May not end up anywhere. I hit the hole. 3rd and 9. Only got back to the line of scrimmage. So I have to try a decent pass, at least. Try to hit Coleman. That's who my main target is. Maybe Allison, but
Anthony.
He was wide open.
Finds Coleman.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Touchdown right back at ya.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
Give that a like. Oh my God, that was a
Out here of the new campaign.
pretty
And the
pass.
moved out in front.
He was wide open with that juke. I almost could have got caught with Allison being in the way, but oh my God. What a pretty pass. Whoop. Let's get it. Just one player away. I'm just going to let that keep rolling. Whew.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point.
Whew. 2 touchdown passes for Long Anthony in one game. Let's get it.
Kick the extra point winds up
Now the
successful.
defense has got to stop. We got to make a stop. But that deserves a like right there. Hitting a game-winning touchdown, basically. But who knows?
Fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Matt Ryan and the offense heading back onto the field.
All right,
So he
well,
didn't start
we'll do it
one
this
the way he
one.
wanted to, but, yeah, so
Hopefully get an
been through so many
interception.
of these battles. Hard to keep him down
Alright,
for
so
an
you
extended
got
period of time.
Coley,
And to
Ridley,
demonstrate
Sanu,
just how
Hooper.
unusual this start was for him, our guy Marvin handed us some statistics that showed us he doesn't do this very often. What we're seeing now, though, that's what we're used to seeing. He made an adjustment, and boy, it's working really well.
Back to his old form. Back to throw. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Oh,
This defense is
let's go.
dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early and then you kind of relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
And he comes back with one complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Oh
Position
no.
on him, and he pulls it in. Give him 30 yards there. First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. And he can't hang on to it.
There we go.
That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's
gonna have
been
to do
off the
cover
mark,
2.
Really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it
pass.
back in this situation. He'll need to.
They'll look to throw. And he gets this one to Ridley complete.
Oh, Dean Lowry injured again. All right. I'm gonna hit the blitz. Why not?
To make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they
So
come
if I
up on
sack
first
them,
and
then they
goal.
have to use a.
They'll run here with Freeman. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. He'll look to throw. The quick slant caught.
Down at the
5 yards
1.
that time on the completion. And now it's third and goal. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. He's back to throw.
There we go.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Time a factor as Ryan will hustle him to the line. Here we go. It's Ryan on fourth down. That's to his running back. Complete.
Protected.
He will be brought
It's
down
protected.
well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Packers
I'll
are
just
gonna
keep
win
him
this
out for the rest of the game. Oh, we got the ball. Oh.
was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why
All we
not
need is a
second time?
QB kneel. I don't know why we need all this shenanigans. We won by a touchdown.
is a big momentum play.
What? How come it won't? Alright. I guess they're not allowing us to kneel because I think since we're so close to the end zone, but I am just going to run this play, see how far we go, and that is going to be it. Oh, because they're going to call a timeout. That's why. Okay, that makes sense now. That makes sense. At first I was like, why can't we just kneel it? Because we're going to win anyway, but they're going to call a timeout because they are down 7. And that if we fumble the ball, which we won't, that they can pick up the ball and try and go for a touchdown. Now since we got a first down, we're going to go for a timeout. There's 2 seconds left, and literally all we have to do is a stretch play, and 2 seconds are done, so game over. We won with a winning touchdown with that long, decent pass. Woo! Woo! Let's go.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's got some space here.
Oh. And now we get to run another play, which will be... We'll take the penalty. We're going to accept it. I'm just going to be a douchebag that way. And then QB kneel it. It's going to be a douchebag that way, just to accept it. I could just like end the game right there, but I just wanted to QB kneel it. There we go. Revenge. You beat us by like 14 or 21, and now we beat you by 7. It shows that a team ranked number 75 can beat anybody. And total yards was 185. Alright, so let's look at the stats. Packers only. Alright, so we went 14 for 21, 225 yards, 66 completion percentage rate. We got 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, so now we're 2 and 4, I believe, for touchdown to interception ratio, which is not bad for a starting rookie QB for the first 3 games, because last game I don't think we had an interception. 10 yards, almost 11 yards per attempt, and 74, which was the Coleman pass, was the longest. Rushing, Ty Montgomery, 91 yards. I'm trying to get him a touchdown, obviously. I'm trying to break tackles and do all that stuff, and especially when we had that run going. His longest run of the day was 16, which was good. Receiving. Coleman, he only had 2 receptions out of the whole entire game, and he got the winning touchdown. 2 touchdown receptions. And, Kendricks got 1. The only one out of his catch of the day was 7 yards. Scantling got 49 yards, 12.2. Allison got 3 for 64. Obviously, I'm trying to trade him, but I may end up not because of now Devontae Adams is injured. I don't know how long, and obviously I'm going to want him, but yeah, his contract is very big, and I want some free agents for next year. Richard Rodgers got 2 for 13. I tried to pass to him, but I guess they really got a hold of him. everything, obviously, like I said, they had everybody but Corey Coleman. All he had to do was that juke. If I would have spin, he would have been tackled, and that touchdown may have not have happened. So good thing I juked, got that run going, and touchdown. There he goes. Now he's most likely, I probably will secure a spot on the roster for next year. Robert Foster got his first catch for 5 yards. Ty Montgomery for 1. Lance Kendricks, I was sorry for that touchdown. Let's go for, we don't really care. Defense, Josh Jones got a tackle for loss. The new guy, Obi Melifonwo, got the only interception. Kevin King, Bashad Breeland getting a sack. Kenny King did not get a sack. Whitehead did. Adams did. Reggie Gilbert did. Tyson Prince got a lot of sacks today. Kyle Fackrell got a couple of sacks before he got injured. And then that has written in the story that it may not be the best defense, but we are able to get stuff done. Their offense is pretty good. They had Julio Jones, but he got injured like towards the end of the second quarter or the third quarter, so that kind of slowed them down a little bit. They had Ridley, they had Sanu, and they had somebody else that are pretty good. So we upgraded to 1,395 because we got 125 for the 4 sacks, 100 for the road win, and 100 for the 3.5 yards per carry. We are 25% of 8 regular season wins. We are 12% of 40 takeaways, 11% of 300 first downs, 8% of 2,400 team rushing yards, 7% of team passing yards for 5,000, 4% of rush for 25 TDs. Oh yeah, because I rushed Long Anthony for a touchdown. That's what the other touchdown was. And then allow 1,000 yards or less, allow 3,300 yards or less, 1 Super Bowl win, 1 Super Bowl appearance. Okay. Oh, sweet. Let's go. It's going to be 81. So his kick power and his awareness got up. I'm keeping him. Kevin King. Alright. So he is a slot corner, and now he's going to be moved up to 80 overall, which is nice. Most likely, if he does get an offer, I probably will keep him anyway. Dean Lowry, you're injured. You may not be injured. Or no, I just kept him out of the game because he would have a medium risk of re-injuring. Now he's at 80 overall, which is nice. Obviously, I'm going to try and keep him. Reggie Gilbert, now he's finally moving up in the ranks. He's a 71 overall. It's about dang time. Since now Whitehead took basically your position. Alright, new injury. It's probably Devontae Adams. Bakhtiari. Yep. 8 weeks. Great. Don't have our star wide receiver for 8 weeks. But we got Allison, so I'm gonna remove Allison from the trade block because we don't have Adams. If we don't have Adams, we need Allison. Just shows that we are needing, and next week is the Cardinals. So we'll sim to the next week, see who can get upgraded, see who cannot, see who's going to get trade offers, see who's not. Alright. Trade offers for Kevin King, which we'll probably keep since now our defense. Bakhtiari. Oh, he's just back, so he didn't have a bad injury. Jamal Williams is finally back, but he is the 3rd string now. Sorry to say it, buddy, but you are the 3rd string. I got Jalen Richard to take over your spot, and also Ty Montgomery, because I traded. Now I'm going to see what the offers are. I'm not for sure trading him, since now he is at 80 overall, and he has gotten a few interceptions. So Johnson, Hamilton. So, I mean, he is kind of worth that much, but this is kind of disrespect right here. Giving me a bad middle linebacker. Yeah, he would replace Oren Burks, but... And he would replace Fackrell. And then he would just replace, like, nobody. Because we already have Kenny Clark. This is disrespect right here. And he's got 4 interceptions on the season, and he's got 16 pass defenses. We should be able to get better trades. This is giving me a guy and giving their 7th round pick, which I already have a bunch. I have like 4 at least. I don't need any more draft picks. Because majority of the guys, or like all the guys that are needed to negotiate for re-signing, I'm re-signing all of them. So it's just disrespect. I don't need any of those draft picks. So we are going to decline offer. Yeah, the first 2 weeks that we can do it, I just kind of just do the top players, so to speak. I don't really care about strategy until it gets to 3 or 4 weeks into it, so to speak. Maybe I could be doing a dumb move, but overall in general, we got 2 first-round picks anyway, so it's not like I'm doing it for the sake of doing it. It's the fact of... Alright. Oh, so we only lose 50%. Okay, well, we don't use. So if I don't use 2 points, I don't use 2 points, then I only get 1 in return. So it doesn't really matter. Weekly training. Like I always do. I always sim it. I am just curious to see what's in my Ikoria box. But I am not doing that yet. I am not opening in the stream. This is about Madden. I will possibly do a stream about it, or I'll do a video. It all depends. So I guess nobody needs to be improved. We got Bakhtiari back, so we got him. Lane Taylor is back because he had a lingering issue throughout the game. Adams is gone. So we have 4 wide receivers left. We also got a few in the practice squad if we really need to switch someone out or put Devontae Adams on injury reserve. So we got Dwight, St. Brown, and Russell. And then we got tight end, which our other tight end might have been added to roster, which is good for him. Which is probably because I try and get the both tight ends, or I didn't get the other tight end, but it's whatever. I got Richard Rodgers, I got Lance Kendricks that I've been trying to trade all season long. Defense is decent. Like Dean Lowry is now 80. The only bad part is Montrevious Adams and maybe Tyson or Tyrone Ware with a 71, but he has a scheme fit, so he's gonna increase a little bit faster. They were giving us a 76 left outside linebacker to basically trying to get rid of Gilbert or get rid of Price that could fill in that spot. I feel like that was disrespect because Fackrell is a 77, and what is it gonna do? Make Whitehead not outside linebacker anymore, because then we got a 76 overall linebacker instead. And then overall, it was just giving us a 7th round pick, so I feel like that was just disrespect overall. So I'm just gonna keep him there just in case if I get a better pick or whatnot. But more than likely, I'm just gonna keep him. He has 4 interceptions within 3 games. Oh, he was a strong safety, so he's with this group. I thought he was a free safety. But we still got B. Cole, we still got Josh Jones, Will Parks, that guy, and Campbell. That has been going well. I need to see who is. So nobody needs to negotiate yet. Maybe I'll spend some. Not David Bakhtiari. Not David Bakhtiari. Okay, so it's Fitzpatrick, Foster, Kinsley, Brown, Coleman, Ty Montgomery, Dean Lowry, Richard, Parks, Spriggs, Rogers, Fackrell, that guy, which I'm probably going to resign, that guy that I probably just signed to fill in a free agent spot. And that's all she wrote. So him I'm gonna try and keep. Him. Obviously keep him. Corey Coleman, try and bring back him, or get a different running back. Yeah, it's gonna free up $2 million worth of cap space, but for free agency. And then him would free up just $1 million, so it'd be like $3 million. We really can't do much. Him would just be 1.5, so technically overall it'd be freeing up $6 million, and no one's gonna want a $6 million deal, maybe for a year, but not 2. So who knows? Or it's just that I don't re-sign everybody and get a big free agent, but I don't want to do that. We have a decent defense right now, as you can tell. We just won the game against Atlanta Falcons. Foxes, what am I saying? And then we just won against the Minnesota Vikings that we're going to have to play again next week. So yeah. And it's already 2 o'clock, man. I probably won't start another game. It's already getting late. It's a weekday, and my stepdad works down here at 6 o'clock in the morning. And I'm trying to also get the other videos, like for the elements and stuff for like that for Magic the Gathering, to get set up, and especially with this Ikora set, and also the camera video. I'll probably do that like right after the stream. That way it's set up for Thursday, and it's just probably a quick video. Open up the box, just try to view it and stuff like that, and show what it's all about, to be honest. So yeah, thank you for joining my stream. Sorry about the oopsie with Modern Warfare. Obviously this would be a lot longer if I was like in my own house, in my own apartment or something like that, because obviously I would be alone. I wouldn't have anyone bugging me, so to speak. So this would be a little longer, but I appreciate that I am still living with my parents right now, with this coronavirus and stuff and everything, and just overall in general while I'm going through college and stuff. So I appreciate you joining my stream, whether if you rejoin my stream because of the oops, or if you're a new person that just joined for the heck of it. I do appreciate you coming on and watching me play a game, and seeing how bad I can be, or how good I can be, or how clutch it can be. Just overall in general, I appreciate you. If you were on the last one, you saw the card, the promo card, since I pre-ordered it. The promo card, I did not realize that. It's a $6 card, basically. On TCG Player, it was $6.05, so I'm just basically calling it a $6 card. And what I would do if I were to want to resell it, I would just get a different pack. But I don't want to get a different pack because I'm keeping that card. It's a rare, it's a good, decent card. It's a foil, and it's also a promo card, and it's a showcase card, which meaning it has full art, because the rim of the card, like out of like this, if you can see the black, now you can probably see it better. The black outline, it would just be a plain color. It wouldn't be the color of the background, and also like within the box of the words and stuff, there wouldn't be anything there. It would just be like a white background, so to speak. And eventually I'm gonna, with like the MTG content, I'm gonna be showing my collection, and also my collection, whether it be like with my rares like this with the silver dot on the bottom. Obviously my finger's kind of covering it, but you see it right there. With that and the foils and stuff like that. I've also kept like a database on my computer of like how much money it is, but obviously like with my OneDrive and stuff, it always gets filled really quickly, and I did not realize that if you delete something from OneDrive, it deletes from my computer. So that's always good to know, because I was looking through my collection of photos and everything, and I was trying to free up some space for like a schoolwork project and stuff, and it was like I deleted everything from OneDrive. Obviously it's on a flash drive right now. I saved it on a flash drive, so it's not like I deleted everything entirely. I save everything like I'll save everything to a flash drive, like create the I'll create the video on my Photos app, so to speak, the camera, and then it goes into my Photos app, which then goes to my OneDrive, I guess, automatically. And then when I went to OneDrive, because one of my projects for school for like the finals was like, yo, you're missing steps, you got 1 through 8 and there's nothing after it. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll fix that right now. And I couldn't save it because I had 0 space, because for OneDrive it gives you 5 gigabytes of free space. Well, now since I've been doing this YouTube stuff, so to speak, sorry, I get so used to talking in the webcam, so it looks like I'm talking to my computer, but I should be talking to this camera. So I would make like a few videos, and like a 10 to 15 minute video is already like 1 gig, or like almost close to 1 gig. And so it's like it would take up the space like rapidly, like me creating 5 videos, and then it's like your OneDrive is already full, and I'm like, so then I have to free that space, and then I freed that space so that way I got my project turned in, because it's obviously like finals and stuff, and they have to get the grading period done by the 18th, and it was the 16th, so 3 days ago technically. So then she was like, it was a woman teacher, my English teacher, she's like, yeah, you got steps 1 through 8, where's the rest of your information? I was like, oh shoot. But we had, the best thing was is that it saved myself that I had to email a classmate, because it was a peer review, and obviously with this whole coronavirus thing, we've had to stay inside our houses and not go to school because they shut down, they forbid students to go on the campus, and that we had to do everything remotely. So I wonder like how the international students, like how they probably had to do the same thing too, but they just house at the dorms, or if they had to go back home because of all of their international students. I have no idea. That is a good thing to even think about, because for one of my classes this semester, we kind of chat, because it was like intro to sociology, so it was kind of getting like the social aspects of what may be the norms here in the United States, or even in Wisconsin, may not be different in in like Belgium or Germany or Mexico or China or Japan or Vietnam, or I know there was like a few different like other countries, or like Korea. I think Korea was one of them. But I'm not trying to be like political or whatnot within like the Korea or something. Like that's where these students were from. So we were trying to get the social aspect of saying this may be okay, but to someone else this may be a-hole or something like that. So just getting all that aspects and trying to help them with their project because they had like a project that the whole class was like doing like some type of project that they had to do, and to get our insight on what they should do and what not, and they had a topic and what they should do with that topic or whatnot. So yeah, so like the only thing that really saved me was I sent him an email of the finished like project, not like oh, you're missing 8 and down, and I was like, no, because that took me like a good decent 2.5, no, I'd say roughly like 2 hours to make. It's like something simple though. Like sometimes like you could have a simple project or a simple assignment like writing a page paper or something like that. Yeah, someone else may say, oh, it takes me like maybe a half hour, it takes me like 45 minutes or something like that. Sometimes like for me, because I kind of struggle at English or like whatever, that it takes me like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. But also sometimes I also get distracted easily because I'll have YouTube open up or like my phone by me, and so then they're like, yeah, it would take me a half hour just to get it done and over with. But for me, it's like, oh, it took me 3 hours, but then like half of the time, oh, I was on my phone, so it just justifies that, yeah, it took me that long. But like sometimes if I were to straight work on something, it'll take me maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours, and someone would say, oh yeah, that only took me a half hour. It's like, okay, speedy pants or whatnot. Like, I can't type the fastest like anybody else, but overall in general, that saved me, because then I was like, okay, so then I had to delete all the videos, all the photos that went straight to OneDrive, and then I looked at my collection of my photos and everything, and they were gone. And I was like, oh, okay. So good thing I saved all this to my, because in order to upload and stuff like that, I saved it to a flash drive. That way it stays there. That way it can upload. Obviously get the thumbnails if you've been watching my videos or whatnot. Basically find a part in the video to find a thumbnail, which is most likely like the title page. I normally just screenshot that through my computer's way of screenshotting a picture, and then I'll do that as my thumbnail. Yeah, it could be boring, but when it comes to like the video game stuff, I do it directly from my PS4 and uploaded it to YouTube. To some of them, like obviously with my Madden one, I used my software here on my editor for my my career series for Madden on this game, that I when I didn't have this terabyte, like 2 terabyte like hard drive, that now I can have extra games and stuff like that, what am I trying to say? Oh, before that I could just like plug in my flash drive and be like, connect to your flash drive and copy it from your flash drive and then put it into here, make it to a different video and stuff like that. So I was like, no, I deleted everything because I thought I was going to keep my collection, but I also, oh no, maybe I manually deleted, or no, it's either I manually deleted it from my Photos app because I thought that's what I needed to clear the space from, because all the stuff was uploaded. So it's not like Google Docs or whatnot. If you were to delete something from a picture from from like your collection or something, and you were to delete it, that nobody can actually see it anymore, because you delete it like personally from your like source of file or whatnot, where this is I deleted it, and YouTube, it still recognizes that it's a photo because it's already uploaded, and either way I could re-upload it from my flash drive that I have, so it wouldn't necessarily lose it, because I have a couple of flash drives that I've kept down here, unless if I lost them temporarily, which I probably didn't. They're just either somewhere here or they're in my room, and I don't know where they are, but they're just like mini flash drives that has like 124 terabyte that you can buy off of Walmart. That's where I found mine. Especially with this, it was like the cheapest thing, because Amazon, they could really like jack the prices up so quickly, especially with each like item is a different buyer and stuff like that. So depending on what the buyer wants as a price is what Amazon's going to help them or support them within that price, because Amazon, I believe, gets like some percentage of the money to keep the business and the website going, especially when it comes to Prime and stuff like that. When you're buying that to get 2-day shipping, you're basically helping funding the website or whatever service to keep running. But yeah, I really appreciate it since you've been here since the beginning, if it's been you or if it's been someone else. We got a game-winning touchdown with Corey Coleman. We juked the guy out, and it was that story from there. I really didn't think I was going to do it because I've been so used to hitting the spin button, which is the circle button in PS4. But I was like, yo, when it comes to that, I'm so used to NCAA Football 14, where if I were to hit a different button, that it would have been a touchdown if I would have juked. So I was lucky enough to juke him, get that touchdown, get the team rolling, get the W. Was not expected at all. That was 100% of straight skill that I did not trust myself with. But it ended up working in my favor, and that is the good news. So now I am, 2-1. Lost the first game, which will happen. Like last season, we lost 4 games. Atlanta Falcons was one of them. We lost by like 21 points. And then what else? It was Atlanta Falcons. Cardinals. And 2 other teams. I don't remember. Because I've been doing so many videos, I can't keep track. And obviously, I don't want to bore you to death. Because I can't even look anyway. So hopefully, yeah, we get to the divisional. Oh, they're 0-3. I'm going to look at the injury report before I close the stream to see if they have anybody injured. It's going to be the next stream. The next stream, when I play... Oh, they got their tight end, who's out for 4 weeks. Oh, he's a 77 overall. But I gotta look depth chart wise. Was he the best tight end that they have, or is he like the second best? I feel like he's the second best, so it really doesn't matter. Oh, he was the best tight end that they have. Okay. 77. 72. I want to see what their well, obviously their record is 0-3, but I want to see their schedule to see what they've been losing with their margins, because obviously with Aaron Rodgers, he is a threat, so to speak. They've lost by 3, each game they lost by 3 or 4. 3, 4, 4. Alright, so they've been close games. So it's going to be a rivalry match, and hopefully we don't face them in the playoffs, because I hated it. I had the game in my hands, and then I just choke. We were down at the red zone. All I needed was a touchdown, and we are the Sunday night game. Should be a good one. Aaron Rodgers and Long Anthony. Let's go. Obviously, I'm not going to force no win, because I'm going to be playing that game. I'm probably going to want to look at player stats, too, to be honest. I just want to check a few things. He's got 400. He's 31st in the NFL. Okay. With passing. But what's NFC North looking like? So he has 853, 834, 490, Kirk Cousins 383, Slaughter with 312, and Deshaun Kaiser with 43. So, I mean, we'll increase. Oh, or 3 and 5. All right. So, 3 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. It's going to happen. He's a rookie QB. He's 0-1. So, it will happen with a rookie QB rushing. Ty Montgomery has the most yardage within the division. And Long Anthony is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 below that. So, he's 7th. Receiving, our top guy is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 8th guy is the top guy, and that is Richard Rodgers. Brought him back to the Green Bay Packers. We really needed him. We really needed tight end. Lance Kendricks gets injured so easily as a starting tight end. I needed a starting tight end. And obviously the draft picks that I picked 2 or 3 tight ends, and none of them were good enough for tight end starting position. So we got one in our practice squad. And we also kept Bucky Hodges, even though I should have just released Bucky Hodges. But I really liked Bucky Hodges because he was a good guy for us when Richard Rodgers was injured last year. And so we just needed young guys to contribute. And when it comes to maybe Lance Kendricks being injured, when it came out of a 2 tight end set, we got Richard Rodgers. Or not Richard Rodgers, we got Buddy Hodges. The next guy is Geronimo Allison. Devontae Adams is very down, but now he's injured, so we really can't do anything about that. And then Corey Coleman, we're going to try and get back because he got that touchdown. Like, that is great news. I am 24th overall in, so I have 140 legacy score. I just need that offensive yards, we're 31st, and defensive yards we are 1st. Sweet. So we are good at defense, points scored, and then points against, the 2nd in the NFL, points allowed. So we are doing great. I want to know who is the 1st with points. Defense. I'm saying we're 2nd. So are we 1st or are we 2nd? So it looks like we're 1st. With Eagles being closely 2nd. And then our offense, with our offensive total yards, we're basically last because we don't really get anything. Oh, total yards gained, but total offensive yards. Alright, so it's, yeah. Alright. Okay. Just want to weekly awards. Let's look at. Alright, so Atlanta got 5 sacks. Yeah, he was pretty good. Week 2. Okay. So we have nobody in the weekly awards yet. Maybe this coming up week. I'm not going to look at that stuff. Career stats. Okay. Coach stats. We are 2-1, so it should bring us up. or unless if... Alright, so we have a .68 overall winning percentage, which is decent because we're 2-1 this season, so we have 13 career wins and 6 career losses. We're probably going to get another loss within the season. It happens. I choke. I may not play the best play on offense or the best play on defense. We got a little lucky last game with Corey Coleman being wide open like you saw in the ending of the game. So overall in general, and especially with Davante Adams now gone, but our offense was able to step up. We got Robert Foster, that is a very good. He's not like, obviously he's not overall good because he's a 73 overall, but he is very good, meaning he has 90, I think 90 speed and close to 90 acceleration, so he's fast, but we just need him to upgrade into the 73, 74, 75 range, so to speak. Alright, so I believe that will do with the stream. Thank you for, because I completed that, no other, so I just want to look. We got a C+, but we're going to keep it that way because we are not going to trade anybody for Nick Foles, because that would be the only guy we would need, and we would have to sign him as a free agent because he is the next best, which we got from the draft. So... and we can't really get rid of DeShone Kizer. I put him on the trade block, but nobody wants him. I believe I put him on the trade block. Yeah, I put him on the trade block, like, first week of the preseason. Yeah, nobody wants him. But yeah, we also kind of need him, because that one time when Long Anthony got injured. So, it's... and then I wonder who they're going to release. I wonder if it would be Campbell... or if it would be Cole that they would release, or somebody. They would have to release somebody if Long Anthony were to get injured, and that we need a backup QB for DeShone Kizer. No, I don't want to quit. So, who knows? Thank you for watching. Like I said, like I keep saying, I mean... I know I said if I were to win, I would open up a pack, but I want to save that for the video. If you were here for the last stream or whatnot, or if, yeah, last stream and stuff, you got to see, and also this stream, you got to see the promo card of the whole entire box because I pre-ordered it. I came at the right time of when the price was a little lower, but not too bad. When it was a little lower by like $2, so either way, like I got it for at a price of either way of spending $112 or $114, because that's where it's at right now, or it would probably with tax it would be like $115. So I got the booster box, I pre-ordered it, and they said basically the topper was the promo card, which is this. I decided to show it because why not, because I thought it was the punch outs, but it was a card, so I was like kind of a little confused, and then I looked it up and they were giving out promo cards for you pre-ordering. Obviously, I'm not going to do this to every single set because it's $100. Like, that's a lot of money for obviously 540 cards, and then also like playing Magic every weekend on Fridays after like this coronavirus happens. So that's like $5 each time, and then also I got like bills to pay and stuff like that, and all that extra shenanigans that I have to deal with, which kind of comes up short when I go from paycheck to paycheck. But eventually, as of this coming up weekend, I'm going back to work, so I'll gain a little bit of extra money because I don't really, do a lot of spending nowadays. Besides, do a big purchase like this booster box right here every now and then. I've done it like. This is the first time I've done 2 sets in a row. Normally I don't do 2 sets in a row, but since I have the little extra money, I'm not really spending money at all. That I just decided why not have fun, because then when we come back from the coronavirus, I am still standard legal, which I said before. I'm not going to bore you with all the information about that. I've started creating PowerPoints, and then I'll be using software to record it with and involved with me talking, or just do the talking, and PowerPoint will have words on it and stuff like that. And but obviously this booster pack is going to be the first video of that content, so that way you know what kind of cards may be coming out. Say if you were to start, because it's never too late to start Magic the Gathering. It's just the fact of it can get really addicting and it gets really expensive. That's the only like bad part to it. Or a good part to it, but the bad part is it gets expensive. The good part is it gets really addicting after a while, because you're like, I just want to collect cardboard. That's basically what it comes down to. I like collecting cardboard, just like a shirt. I think it says I like collecting cardboard and cardboard accessories. That's basically what it comes down to. So all these cards are basically cardboard. So yeah, I'm probably going to be making, oh wow, it's already 2:30 since I've been rambling on, and also looking at other stuff. So I'm probably going to be making the camera video, the camera stand video, not the camera video, because I literally, if I was making a camera video, I'd be making a video about my webcam on my computer. It's the simplest way that I can make a video. So yeah. That being said, hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Hopefully you enjoyed the winning touchdown pass and everything. Obviously we got payback since Atlanta Falcons like basically dropped us and won by 21 points last season, and now we dropped them and we won by 7. So we improved our defense, and we haven't really improved on our offense because we aren't really scoring that high of numbers, but you got to start somewhere. We got rid of Balaga, we got rid of Rodgers, Randall Cobb, and Jimmy Graham. Where else are we going to start with? We got to start from the bottom and get our way back to the top. Yeah, it's kind of like a rebuild like all YouTubers do, but it's overall in general of, instead of making everybody at like 0 overall, like the lowest they can go, or just simply making them as 0 as they go, or some people would be trading good players away, but other people would be like maybe botching it or whatnot, and you get to see like my perspective on kind of my favorite team in the NFL, the Packers. Obviously I'm not like a hardcore Packer fan, because I appreciate every team in the NFL, whether if they're good, bad, or ugly. I still appreciate them. Obviously, some athletes make smarter choices than others when it comes off the field, especially with the lawsuit with the 2 guys with the robbery that just happened a couple of days ago. It's stupid. I wish it didn't happen, but you know, someone's going to be making that stupid decision. So, like I said, I like every NFL team. I'm favoring the Packers because I picked the Packers, but who knows, after the season, maybe if I get to the Super Bowl, I'm going to put myself as an off-season like signee that I could be a head coach somewhere else and then try to rebuild that way within this streaming series, but maybe not. Maybe I might choose 3 seasons with the Packers. I don't know. Does my coach have a contract? I don't know. Do I have a contract? I have no idea. Because I know I just made So I know you can. Because I think every head coach has a contract. Auto sub, spend, schemes, coach goals. I don't know how to. I'm gonna look it up quick. So I believe you do. Be a coach mode, season mode, and Madden from aughts. In this mode, players have full control over their team. Like settings, controlled coaches can be fired by AI owners. This occurs, the player will need to find a team in the off-season. Coaches like players in be a player mode cannot be unemployed. Controllers can also resign from their current team during the off season if they want to, which I knew that when starting you can take control of a real NFL coach. Doesn't say if there's any contract, so I feel like if you're a bad coach, the AI owners can release you. But since I had a 9-4 season and went all the way to the divisional round, I feel like that's being a good coach. That's what I'm feeling. I don't know if that's right. I don't know if that's wrong. Well, we got now 3 tackles on one spot. Oh yeah, because I drafted 2 left tackles in the draft last season. I was stupid. Because I needed a left and a right tackle, but I didn't draft a right tackle, and the other tackle did not meet our standards, so we released them during the preseason. What a shocker. I was stupid. I was going for 2 left tackles. Oh, he's on injury reserve because his season is now over. On injured reserve, effectively ending his season. The Triumph. Packers get the win in Atlanta. 24-17. Is there any... My stories, 29. Packers get the win. A truly devastating loss for the Packers, a team that battled so hard even to get to this point. Packers move to the divisional round. The Packers will now move on to the divisional round after a wild card win. Victory over the Seahawks. Packers defeat the Bears on the road, 27-21. Yeah. Oh, so we lost by 11, but still, we go from losing by 11 to winning by 7. That's quite a difference. Packers defeated the Falcons at home. Packs powerful pass rush. Packers defense never eased in their win victory over the Dolphins, pressuring Tannehill throughout the game and sacking him 6 times. I think that was our career high in tackles. We just win by 7 against the Patriots. Adams scoring 2 touchdowns in the Packers victory. San Francisco 49ers basically shellacked us because we also threw like multiple interceptions, and Kittle and Goodwin and someone else obviously Garoppolo is a great quarterback. We could stop the run. It was the pass that we couldn't, I believe. The Packers threw 3 interceptions in the loss because we kind of just choked in their like pick sixes. 24-13 win over the Bills. 31-28 over the Redskins. Plenty of points for Adams. 34-28. It's always been a close one with the Vikings. And then blitz is the Pits. Despite focusing on the week on attacking the blitz, the Packers still feel like extra rushers will give them trouble this week. That is true. Yeah, I tried to see the trade for Kevin King, but there was no good trades, so obviously we're going to keep him. I'm probably going to keep him for the season, because literally just disrespectful on giving me a 76 overall left outside linebacker to basically replace our rookie left outside linebacker that is good. Like, he's a decent left side outside linebacker that is a 75 overall, and he's a rookie. So why would I replace him with a person that's probably been in the league 2 to 3 years? I wouldn't. Like, it's just useless. So you're only 1 overall more. You're getting a cornerback that's a decent quarterback that's already got 4 interceptions, and they also gave us a 7th round draft pick. Like, we're going to be trading that draft pick anyway, and then it could go back right to them. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I feel like one of my toes are going numb. Packers defeat the Vikings 10-6, ready to roll. Redskins, Packers, yeah, we got shellacked a little bit. Despite defensive coordinators focus on stopping the run, the Packers defense is still struggling to keep. Yeah, sometimes we are, but if we send like a 6-7 blitz, we'll be fine. We're fine. Obviously, this past game we kind of struggled a little bit, but we got it going as soon as we got towards the end. Offense staggers with dagger. Yeah, our passing game is not that bad. Yeah, Aaron Jones is not with the team anymore. And this goes back to week 1. All right. Yeah, this is all the stories from all the years. So I feel like I looked it up. I was looking and see if there is any contracts. The only time they notified contracts is if someone had to resign. That's the only thing. Otherwise, it's if we are a bad resign players. It's saying that we have unlimited amount of money. It doesn't really matter. Like, we're gonna resign him. We're gonna resign him. We're gonna resign him. We're gonna resign him. Resign him. And possibly re-sign him, but who knows? We might have to get a right tackle. 2 right tackles in the draft. But yeah, we're going to re-sign at least 5 out of the 6. And then other players, like the free agents, will re-sign to as well. So I'll have to write on another piece of paper on what the projected, or just erase people and write on the other sheet of paper, looking what the project team is going to look like depending on the deals that I give these guys. He wants over 4 years and a $19.3 million. That's a reasonable price right there. Yeah, I mean, it's reasonable for Dean Lowry because he has been producing good numbers. That's a reasonable price for him, but I'm probably gonna make him 4 years like everybody else, and just ump the money a little bit. Sorry, bud, you're probably not going to get re-signed. I'm going to see if there's any good right side tackles in the free agency, and then I'll end the stream entirely. I'm sorry for keeping you extra, unless if you like enjoying me talking randomly and doing all this fun shenanigans type stuff. That is good too. What was it? A right tackle? Right tackle. I gotta get it right this time. Oh, it's 67s. So we got the best guys. But overall, experience 2 years. He's a 67 and he's 23. You know, I could sign him, but I already have a 53-man roster. And he's a scheme fit, so that's nice too. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end the stream. Or no, I'm not gonna end it yet. I keep giving you a cliffhanger. We're gonna spend some Coach XP if we can. Player progression through training. Oh, punter. No. Oh, lineman. Could do that, but I probably would want a DB. But should we do O lineman? I feel like we should, at least for free agency. That way we can get the O lineman. But we got the team increases team interest in your trade offers. Next level, yes. Maybe we should. Obviously not doing retirement stuff. There's resign stuff, but resigning is so much more. I would want to get either linebacker resign or DB resign. I'm not trying to get the kicker and punter resign. Because, like, literally it simply is, if we win, we go to a Super Bowl, they're going to want to resign. If we don't, then, if we at least make it to the playoffs, then they're going to want to resign. If we don't, then it's like kind of like at the point where they don't want to be on the team anymore. I get it. Let's sim the week. No, I'm just kidding. I want to play every single game so far. I've done it. I've done like so many hours of playing through the game, lost in the divisional round, did the drafts and everything. I'm not just gonna, hey, let's throw it away and sim through the rest of the season. No, I'm not gonna do that, because a lot of things can happen, especially like with DeShone Kizer. I started with the 4-0, like it said in the news thingy so I could start like 3-1 through week 4. Yeah, it's one game worse, but it's better than nothing. It's better than 0-3, like the Cardinals are right now. They lost their starting tight end, but still, they still got Johnson. They still got Peterson for their CB, and they still got Aaron Rodgers. So now I'm gonna end because I'm not gonna spend my Coach XP. Now I'm gonna end the stream. That way I can make the Cameras Time video for Thursday as I have in my schedule. So have a good rest of your night, or morning, so to speak, because it's 2:40 in Central Time in Wisconsin. So have a good rest of your day, morning, night, whenever, and peace out.